You- No, you know what? I'll find out their names. Wait, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, no, I think I know this one. The one on the right. But only because I think.
Lagi naman kasing meme yan eh.
But
Yeah.
only
It's like a meme.
only because I've seen her in another visual novel I was playing. I think they put it in as a joke.
Until then? Charot.
Oh, na parang
Until then, meron ganyan.
no, not
Pero-
that one. It was a lewd one.
Oh, damn.
But like I think like the main character at one point gets isekai to another visual novel.
Oh,
damn.
okay.
I think that was the thing they were trying to All right. Oh wait, I said that whole thing while streaming. I forgot I started streaming. It's fine. Who cares?
Oh, Matt with the
Who
lube.
doesn't play?
Yeah.
Bro.
Who will you boys
I like my porn
Ah.
interactive.
Wow, exactly.
Ikaw, ano?
Hindi ko alam. Kahit sino.
I kind of want to voice this
Muntikan
girl
ko
sa
na.
likod.
Muntikan ko na.
Yuri.
Muntikan ko na ma-spoil si Matt. But akala
Oh,
ko
why
alam niya na to.
why not try not skip for you? Yan.
Sino ulit si Natsuki dyan?
Yung pink haired.
Chondere?
That sundara, yeah.
Ayun
Gil.
And I could probably Sayori is like
Yeah.
she's like barely there.
Yeah. Monica
So
na
maybe
lang.
yeah.
So why not take Sayori plus another?
yeah. I could,
Kasi
I
I'm
could
taking
probably
MC
take Sayori.
plus. MC plus
Yeah.
whatever
I'll
this
take
girl's name
Sayori
is.
and then Monica then maybe.
Okay.
Ako ano lang. Oh, Natsuki.
Not
Oh, Mateo.
ayun no. Mateo.
Oh, I don't know who this is.
Naka-stream no.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Oh my god, then why is she? Why did they voice out the breathing? I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but
Oh, this me.
that's you.
Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mateo.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Hehehe.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Mateo, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I
I
told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Damn, he is mean to this fucking girl.
Yun nga eh.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying all this, I'm like, damn. Like, be kinder to your
Jesus
friend,
Christ.
jeez.
This is your friend you're talking about.
Yun nga eh.
Childhood friend even.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Eh? Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Eh.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I feel so mean. I let out a long sigh.
So mean.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Hi, LY Mayo. Welcome to the stream.
Lamayo!
Do you know this
Lamel?
one?
Lim.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Lim.
Meow.
Limao. 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 Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul
Jesus.
for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Vroom vroom. Being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. How do I do this voice?
Go man.
Go, Matt, go.
Go man, you got this.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Mateo. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Oh my god.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki.
Oh my
The
god.
girl with a sour attitude, whose
That's
name
soon.
is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Mateo.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Mateo. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This was really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Eh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh my god. Sorry. Jesus. Monica is really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Betcha.
You betcha!
Actually, Ken, do you wanna take over Yuri because ang dami na pala between the narration and the regular
Yeah,
voice.
you have a...
Okay.
Okay, thank you. It's a good idea. I got
I
water.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
to
There's a lot
read.
of reading.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Mateo, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Oh, she's a fucking weeb.
Weeaboo.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
Oh,
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh,
I read a horror book once.
Oh, yeah.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. But this way,
So,
you might as well
relatable.
be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write out about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on the poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles? What?
I don't know.
I think.
Sayori
Isn't that
slides
what
up
slides?
behind
Oh, yeah,
Natsuki and
slides,
puts her
yeah.
hands on her
What
shoulders.
the fuck? I didn't notice that typo.
It's like, huh? Puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Damn, that's deep.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, I'm nodding. I'm also nodding IRL.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Hi, Lithium. Yes, we're going through this.
Hello, Liam.
Hello.
So far, it's very cute. It's a very cute game. I like this. I wonder where it goes. I'm
Where
very
everything
excited.
goes wrong.
Okay,
I wonder.
not gonna lie. Yuri gives me like when I was trying to voice her, gives me like fucking Raiden Shogun vibes just because of the hair and demeanor.
Oh,
Oh, sure.
okay.
They're
I
both
have an
purple.
idea, everyone.
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, Mateo?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought.
Their faces. No, they're all disappointed. Like,
Oh
how
no.
could you?
Why does this
the
feel
fuck, man?
familiar?
You're already here. What the fuck?
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry. I thought.
Mateo.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls.
How could you?
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these
Oh, that's
beautiful
that's-
girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Mateo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Mateo, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Okay, so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me clear my throat a bit.
Drink water, guys.
Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Let's go, poem writing.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep.
Wait, there's actually literature in this game? Like to write a poem,
Yeah,
pick
you just-
words you
you
think
just-
your favorite club member will like.
You just pick words.
Just pick words.
Excuse me, depression and massacre?
Why
Okay.
would your eyes gravitate towards it?
To be fair, they're in the center of the screen. It was like
The first
Okay.
thing you see.
variance, awesome color. This is 1 of 20? Okay.
Mhm.
Who do I want to impress? Not gonna lie, I have a soft spot for tsunderes.
Not okay.
But I
Love
don't
that.
like. I'm not fond of pink hair.
Oh,
Mm.
which one? Which hair do you like? the
I
most?
actually, design-wise, I think Yuri is the one that resonates with me more. Though I
Mm.
don't.
Mm.
Same.
Her personality is mid for me.
I love Yuri. Oh, not yeah. I love her.
You
She's my
know
favorite character.
For
of all
this
of them.
first one, I'm not gonna try and.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
oops.
just, I don't know.
Can I save it here really quickly?
Just pick what word
Yeah.
resonates.
Let's
with
go
you.
with
Mhm.
variants. I wanna be cool and like unknowable. Let's say sensation.
What the fuck?
No, not parfait. Imagination.
Imagination.
Analysis is too clinical. Sparkle cage time. Sure, time. Existence. Oh.
Oh.
Effulgent. I don't know what this means.
Effulgent.
Effulgent.
What the
I'll
fuck is
take it.
effulgent?
Effulgent. Happiness. No, let's put some happiness there. Determination.
Effulgent is shining brightly.
Or
Ah,
radiant.
Effulgent like a diamond.
Yeah.
Determination.
What an
Ah.
honest and wholesome game, sabi ni Lia.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so cute,
So
infallible.
cute.
Just picking words for your poem.
Melancholy. Inferno.
Nothing can go
Vivacious. Ooh.
Vivacious.
Ooh,
I'm
heaven
nibble.
sent.
Why is there a nibble?
Nibble. Kawaii. I kind of want to just take it just because it's funny.
I like how it's like the other words are like perfectly English words, and then there's
Kawaii. Raindrops. I'm just choosing words that seem like words that I never use. Misfortune. Disoriented.
Blanket.
Stars.
It's just a random blanket.
Blanket. Between landscape and the infinite. Shopping for blankets. Philosophy or sorry. Philosophy, sure. Intellectual.
Vertigo.
Incongruent. I feel like a lot of them are actually for Yuri. And just because it's so wow.
Hi again, Mateo.
Because in my head, right, I'm like, oh, let me try and impress with like super cool words that I never use otherwise.
Oh, and then like there's
It's all
There's
Yuri's
Yuri.
words.
Yuri where
Yeah.
what makes you. She likes things that makes her think.
And between raindrops and incongruent, there's kawaii.
I feel like that's Sayori.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
I think it
God.
was actually I think it was Natsuki who
Oh,
responded to that one.
Oh.
Yung
that
icon niya
makes sense.
nag-bounce up. Alright.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Mateo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, damn, exposed.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Mateo always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori.
Katulong.
That's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
What?
Damn.
No, how come? How come? You and Mateo can be good friends too.
Oh, that's so cute.
Right? That's why I love her.
Plus, the purple hair, I'm guessing.
And the boobs.
Sayori.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
oh
Sorry.
damn.
It just came out, you know?
I'm really liking Sayori. I really like Genki girls. Usually.
Yeah.
Oh.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Eh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
It's so cute.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
a short read, so it should keep your attention. Even if you don't usually read.
Hey, what's that supposed to be?
I mean,
Alright.
you know,
It's a dumb book. It's a book for dummies.
for dummies. Discuss it if you wanted.
It's like what, like a children's book? C is for
Nursery
caterpillar. Oh.
Like a
The Little Red
like a
Riding Hood.
Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Okay. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
Oh, you got Yuri.
Oh, what?
I think.
Oh, wait, so like the choices I made in words?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Not gonna spoil anything.
That's cool.
I'm just gonna keep quiet here.
Yeah. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for like a split second.
Hmm.
That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
And that's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah,
Hawk 2.
I
I'm
see.
sorry.
Hawk too.
What the heck?
Sorry.
Ah,
Intrusive
I
Plus
see.
1.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
Bro, what?
Like, I think it's just like he's pretty sure na she
Yeah.
bought it specifically for him. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and a relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange.
Oh, Life is Strange.
She gets targeted. Oh, I love that.
I love that game.
By these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
The fuck?
How is
And
that
while her
relatable, Yuri?
All right. And while
How
her
do you
life is
relate
in
to this?
danger. Oh, life in danger? I'm kidding.
she needs to desperately choose who to trust.
I know. I mean, maybe it's a metaphor for something. Is it a metaphor for high
Maybe.
school?
Maybe.
Mm.
No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that
No,
dark
she's
turn
true.
came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mateo?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Believe it? Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I, I'm I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's. I really don't think you need to. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Uh, that's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Mm,
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see, Naruhoto. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, it looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. Wow, nagdada moves.
What?
Two. I'm sorry.
It's just in your head now.
Ah. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
I
Get a CG.
I was confused, but then I remembered they read left to right, right? Oh no, right to
Yep.
left.
Right to left.
Yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me.
Nakikilig ako.
Nga eh, grabe. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. I almost forgot this is a psycho horror game.
Are you ready
Eh?
to turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face
Ay,
again,
naku.
and our eyes meet.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me,
Oh, she's smiling with the side eye.
It's so cute.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
you think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Mateo, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Uh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Mm.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
Uh, what are you saying all of a sudden? I.
Okay, everyone.
Uh,
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Ah,
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
it's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do more reading. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Oh,
Riz-
Rizzler.
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip
How
it
could you
back
do that?
into my bag. I know, right?
Oh,
You
God,
just
yeah.
fucking lose it.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
I'm surprised they're like doing it like person to person instead of like to the whole group. Ng konti lang naman nila. They're just a small.
Di ba?
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. I'm gonna go pee really quickly. I drank so much
Okay.
water.
Take your time. Pee break.
Pee break. Bro, wait.
I've been
Just
eating
ano pala si
sunflower
Grim?
seeds this
Hello,
whole
Grim.
time. Hello, Grim.
When you said passionate about reading, but due to an overlap with an audio that played sa FB, it sounded like passionate about breathing.
Gago. What the hell?
God damn. Hot too.
Imagine being passionate about that. Me.
Reading is my passion.
Reading is my passion.
Actually, funny story about that, Ken. I remember
Yeah?
one time I was in a VC with a bunch of like friends in another server, and one of them, tawag dun, she was talking about how like she doesn't really understand asexual people,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, parang hindi ko gets not how it would feel like not to have like the urge to reproduce. Like, remember thinking, what do you mean the
my
urge
God,
to
what
reproduce?
the urge to
Bakla ka!
Oh, they're gay.
They're gay. Like, what do you mean the urge to reproduce?
That's not how it works when you're gay. You don't do that when you're gay.
No, I think that's like
Yeah.
it's even more intense if you're gay, I think.
Yeah, because
That's fair.
there's.
But I thought it was
you
just
don't
funny
get
context
friggy.
given. Okay,
Oh my god.
who should I show my phone to first? Okay, not gonna lie, I kind of, man, as much as I feel like such a brooding type, I kind of wanna progress with Natsuki.
Oh, no.
I have a terrible track record in visual novels with fucking tsunderes.
Sundaras.
Yeah. Sino ulit yung
Same.
Who's the tsundere in freaking Honey Pop? Was it Aubrey?
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
What is that?
I've heard of Honey Pop, but I've never like seen anything from it.
It's okay.
I've just heard of the game.
It was the I think it was twin-tailed red-haired girl Audrey, I think was her name. And I was like, man, I hate her so much, but why am I so attracted to her?
Diba?
She's
It's
such a-
always the
Don't worry,
fucking
love.
that's me with like with like the yung guys that would parang would tease you or like
Yeah.
would fuck with you. Like, oh my god, nung
Matarantado.
oo,
Oo.
yung mga gagong like oh my god.
In her case, I was like, man, why am I such into brats? Anyway.
When I played Blooming Panic, I was so like this yun nga yung gago na route. Yung gago na route. That fucking destroyed me, bro. I got the bad ending too. Like I got the bad ending first. And it was so fucking angsty. And I'm like, oh my god, why? This guy.
What game is this?
Blooming Panic. Oh my god, you should play it.
Oh.
It's so good.
Also, I just realized this is a terrible system. Like, if you're just doing it one-on-one, there's 5 of us, so one person's gonna be like a fifth wheel, no? Anyway.
I mean,
Oh, I
We'll
love
see.
the art style.
Oh, the Blooming
Yeah.
Passion.
I can tell who's the bast or the gago already.
Wait,
Like the
what's the
fucking art. Is it the blonde dude or the
oh no.
Blooming
the
Passion?
black haired guy?
No.
Which one is the gago?
The one with the snake bite piercing.
Piercing?
Who was
The
the name
brown haired
again?
dude.
Oo nga, yung black-haired dude nga. Ay, hindi ba black hair
No, no,
to?
no. No. He's a brown haired
Ano?
dude.
Blooming what
Brown hair
again?
ba?
The one with the
Blooming
fucking
Panic.
tropical
Yeah.
shirt.
Yung may green yung mata. With
No,
heart
no.
necklace. Green yung mata niya dito!
Ay, wait lang.
Yeah, that's the first one I see then.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not him.
Wait, which one then?
I thought it was this one. Wait. Then ko
You
sa
can-
strip
show
open
me.
chat.
Show me. Shower.
Hindi ba green yung mata niya, oy?
Wait, it's loading. Something on my end. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's him.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I confused it because he said black hair. And I'm like,
Akala ko kasi black hair.
No, it's
Akala ko-
brown. The black hair is the one on the left here.
cool. That guy is more of like the green flag.
Ah.
Oh.
Cause he's the mod. He's the server mod.
Alright. Back into it. Natsuki. Wait, she's the tsundere, right? Think her?
Yeah.
that's
I'm
okay.
still getting the
Natsuki.
names right. 3 sips? Okay. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Mateo, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb,
Oh my
crickets can
God.
leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Click outside
Damn.
corner. Okay.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow, very
wait, I should
profound.
have let Ken read that, but I was like, what the fuck is
right.
this?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
No, I love it. It's fucking hilarious.
It's very
Very creative.
It's very on the nose, but like
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
That hits you hard?
Like in this poem.
What?
not even question.
You're just explaining what animals can do.
Oh damn it! I'm like trying to hydrate between lines here.
Oh my God.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be easily disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
You do?
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Oh god, not the fang. I'm weak
Oh
for the
no,
fang.
he's weak. Oh no, he's weak.
He's
No!
weak.
How dare you do this to
Oh
me?
no.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not.
My cat is on my table.
Oh no.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, okay.
Oh
yeah.
no. It's,
You read everyone's poem.
Okay, Yuri next because I think she liked the poem. I don't know if that has any bearing. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Oh, right, yeah, because I did.
Yeah.
It did end up
Yuri-
being like a Yuri.
Yeah. A Yuri route accidentally.
Yeah. Eh? What was that?
Huh? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. I just wanted to write the word incongruent.
And effulgent.
and kawaii.
I don't even know if I used effulgent correctly.
Oh my god.
This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
She suddenly fucking nitpicked.
And
Oh my god. She was so impressed before.
I know, right?
And now she's being a critic.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. And they fit the two together. Don't attack my hand! Ah!
Are you okay?
Oh
The
no.
end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh wow,
Yes.
Ooh.
can go.
Oh, me.
Ghost under the light. The what?
The
Tendrils.
tendrils.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time.
Di ko maintindihan yung writing niya, oy.
The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Also, excuse me, did she
Ooh.
just use a fucking semicolon in a poem?
Yeah.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
I thought you were a pro.
I barely ever use a semicolon outside of coding.
I don't even use it.
Mm, I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Not really.
Girl!
I think it's my fault.
This cursive is hard for the
Yeah.
untrained eye. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it
But
took
it
you
took
a
you-
long time.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm
She's
sorry,
calling
okay?
you
What
out.
The fuck? What the fuck, man?
Not
But
the
it
call
took you a
out.
long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all. I'm
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
that was easy to digest.
Damn.
Damn.
Ayun.
I flicker back.
Mako-constipate ako dito kay Yuri.
Gag.
She's too big brain.
Big brain.
Are
100
you
IQ.
into ghosts, Yuri?
What?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mateo.
Really?
You stupid. Stupid
You
ass.
completely missed the point. The metaphor wasn't
Dumbass.
the
The
ghost.
metaphors.
You did not understand the
You dumbass.
assignment. Dumbass.
Sorry, I haven't played Refantasio yet. I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Symbolically. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Whoa.
That's a lot more solemn. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Impressive.
Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two.
you think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mateo.
Me too.
Whoa.
Oh,
Ayun.
Sayori. Sige.
This is a good poem, Mateo. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. Mochiro. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest,
Why did that seem like such a backhanded compliment? I'm surprised you wrote something at all.
I'm surprised you
Wow!
didn't.
I thought you were dumb.
I didn't even know you could write. Okay, go on.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
Also, I was right.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Mateo. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
She doesn't know. He just wants
He's
to be
dumb.
with the fucking. He just.
I'm here for the cute girls. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much
Oh.
this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'll be holding you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Dear
We'll see about that.
sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Nagutom na siya sa huli, no?
It's like she thought of it. She thought of it and just wrote it down.
But just in that
Intrusive
morning, I'm
thought
like,
lang.
oh right, I need to write a poem. Let me just bang one out really quickly.
Oh, that's cute.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this
Oh,
morning to
God.
write? Oh my god, I called it.
Oh no. No! Just a little bit.
Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thank you for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica left.
Hi, Mateo. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Mateo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Mateo. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something as so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Sure, I'll end
Ay.
up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Ah, yes. No, it's not like that. That was the reason I would join this club.
What do you ever do?
Yeah, literature,
I
yes.
joined because I wanted to write stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
literature.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Okay, not gonna lie, it kind of weirds me out that she's completely front-facing. Like, staring straight into my soul. Also, I noticed something, don't tell me why, but I
Mhm.
realized that, when writing the poem, like, she wasn't part of it. The potential people that I could impress. And now she's, like, kind of running, telling me how everyone, like, specifically likes their writing. But I haven't gotten, like, a sense of, like, what kind of writing she's into, or how her style is. That's interesting. Parang moderator.
Mm.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spark.
Spackle?
The
Spackle.
spackle? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Oh.
I'm waving
Oh.
through a window. I'm sorry.
I see.
Oh. Okay.
I wonder if this poem is meant to be meta.
Meta.
I don't know.
So, what do you think?
Uh, very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Well, thank you for the TED Talk.
That was so out of nowhere, though.
I know, right? Okay, again, one more bathroom break.
Okay.
Take your time.
Oh.
Habang ginagawa na to, I'm eating sunflower seed. So if you hear me like eating something, that's
That
probably
poem
it.
is mood. Sabi ni Grim. Should
Dun
probably
kaya, no?
get some food.
The Natsuki, no, Natsuki. What's her name again?
Okay.
The childhood friend, Sayori? Ano?
The
Yung
breakfast
Sayori?
one, ay, kaya Sayori na. Wait. Ano? Kuha nga akong pagkain.
Go. I'll just stay here.
Ano?
Bro, when I was trying to read the line, because my cat is on my table, right?
Uh
He fucking started attacking my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? While reading Yuri's line. The times where he attacks my hand is only because he sleeps on my table. And I feel like he just doesn't want to be disturbed when he's sleeping.
You're being too loud.
And I think it's because my hand keeps moving, right? Like I type, I use my mouse.
Yeah,
So
you
he
know,
thinks
the
that
usual
it's
things
a
you do in front of
yeah.
the computer.
my computer. So I think he thinks that it's something else. Like a toy maybe, or even like, you know,
Mouse.
little little
Squirrel.
shit that cats don't like. Wait, I'll open my fan. Hindi pala ako
Go
electric
ahead.
fan.
Ran out of snack. I don't have anything to snack on.
Okay. Do you want to see how much sunflower seed I've eaten? Wait.
Pandamak.
Okay. Send ko sa an open chat.
I still have it open. Chat.
GK. And then open chat. Hindi lang to today, ah. Like it's been like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or something.
Jesus Christ, any
Haven't
discarded?
counted. Huh?
That's the discarded shells?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's like,
And I have more.
how do I quantify that? Like
A
5
lot.
baseball worth.
It's a lot.
20 ping pong balls worth.
Oh, sarap. Gago. I love
God.
sunflower seeds.
Just gonna grow a sunflower out of your stomach at that point.
Yes.
My
My
god.
mom and I really love eating these. And whenever we do eat these, we're gonna be like, last na. Last na talaga. Last
Lies.
na talaga.
Absolute
Exactly.
lies.
It's so addicting.
I
Oh.
actually don't remember the last time I ate sunflower seeds.
Hello.
Delicious for me.
Welcome
Hello,
back.
welcome back.
Alright, we good to continue?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Food.
Yeah,
What
but what
food?
kind of snacks? That's the question.
Oh. I grabbed dinner.
Oh, okay. Damn. Got a
What
snack.
is the food?
Ay, sinigang.
Ay,
Uy! Ang sarap!
man, I haven't had sinigang in months now.
Ako din.
I want to
Kumain
learn how
ako
to make
tinola.
Alright, continuing. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a
Then there's
literature
not
club,
okay.
after all. I sigh.
Mhm.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Their smiles are like so different.
So far from each other.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy? Ah, thanks. Yours is
Oh my god.
cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Drama.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Mateo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Mateo liked my poem too, you know.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Don't
I love
bring
how
me
The
this.
girls are fighting.
Don't bring me into this.
You know what's funny about this is because both my characters are talking, and then both Momori's characters aren't talking.
Yeah, I know. Right?
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no, where's the music? Where'd the music go?
Oh no.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I. You're just.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Mateo appreciates my advice more than he
Oh no.
appreciated
they're
yours.
fighting. Drama.
No.
Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Uh,
Um, is everyone okay?
well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew
Oh
a
my
size
god.
bigger as soon as Mateo started showing up.
Oh my god! Is she implying that she's patting?
Yo, Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little.
This doesn't. Oh my god, how do I talk? This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned
Oh,
towards
no.
me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Mateo. She's just trying to make me look bad.
Sinisiraan niya ako.
Oh.
That's dinasiraan niya ako. Namaniwala sa kanya. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted? Convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mateo. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mateo?
Um.
Oh,
Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
oh no.
So, of course, that's. Oh no! Don't make me choose! I actually kind of like both of them. Like, out of
Oh,
the
no.
four, these two are top two. Oh no!
Natsuki or Yuri, or you just pick Sayori.
You could also ano.
Hold on. Let me save.
Just in case.
I'm actually inclined to ask Sayori to help me. But also, if I had to choose between the two, just generally with how I write, I'm actually inclined to agree with Yuri. Even though I like Natsuki more.
You decide.
Damn it! This
I
is.
think I picked Yuri with this because I just like Yuri.
I
I
just
like
I'm
Yuri.
conflicted because I actually.
I feel like I would have picked Sayori in this one because,
Yeah.
like, for me, I understand like how styles could work,
Yeah.
how both of them could work.
Mhm.
Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Whoa.
Mateo.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's
Oh
being.
my god.
Oh damn.
She would never. It's your
Oh, no.
immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Oh no.
Excuse me? Listening to yourself?
Oh no.
This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop! Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head.
Yeah, like eagles can fly.
Everyone's so
Mhm.
talented. So why are we fighting?
Because, well,
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Yeah, like I
Oh my
love them.
God.
Like it's like how I love them, you know?
I can't help but love it. Oh my god.
I like how Sayori had to say. And also, one more point. This is important.
One more thing.
Big and beautiful.
Just like how I love them.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So, this is.
uh,
Oh.
it's confusing because it starts with M.
Yeah,
and she
I
just
said
said
M
Monica.
and the fucking Monica sprite.
Yeah. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
Oh, that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about the sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
it was alright. Well, mostly.
Mateo, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. Told them. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Oh shit. Well,
Kumain.
Mateo,
It's like Sayori for real.
ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Yeah.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Mateo, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh my god. Ayan na.
Hey, okay, this time let's go for. That's a key. Milk. Who would milk appeal to Sayori?
Probably.
Yeah, cookies.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is just making me hungry. Giggle.
Oh, it-
Marshmallow. She would be into Joy. Oh wait, no, that's Sayori. Dang. Doki Doki. Kawaii. Bouncy. I don't know.
Probably like words that are very simple.
Silly. Oh wait, no, that's Sayori.
It's kind of hard because Sayori is
Socks.
also like
Yeah, I feel like socks. You know. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Oh,
Anime. Anime for real.
anime. Yeah. Strawberry.
Puppy?
Yeah. Huh.
No.
cheeks.
Oh yeah,
Butt
cheeks.
cheeks.
Rose. Oh no, that's Sayori.
Oh, that's
Parfait, definitely her.
Actually,
Kitty.
Kitty.
As
Yeah.
long as it's majority of the word.
Eh. Waterfall. Sugar. Lollipop. So long as a majority. Tenacious. Last one, chocolate. Curious how she reacts. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greet.
Oh my god. Hi, Mateo.
Yo, Sayori. I don't say yo. What the heck? Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Yeah. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of
That
which,
feels like such a backhanded thing to say, what the fuck?
I'm kinda hungry.
Real, me too.
Will you
She's
come
always
with me
hungry.
to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Yeah. That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh?
Oh.
Walang pera.
Oh no.
She's making me the personal wallet.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins
Oh,
fall
no.
out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an
He knows her
excuse to
so
take
well.
a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one
Wow.
more thing. You're always
knew it.
hungry.
That's what I said.
And so, that only leaves the one option.
Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
You feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Oh, damn.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Oh. Tell Mateo to let me borrow some money.
I thought she'd be mad.
Yeah, same.
I know.
That's. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Well,
Damn.
And frankly,
Adult.
after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
wait.
Did I just. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's. There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
I was like, what? That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Ako na demonyo.
Okay, it's a good thing they had a long conversation because during that whole time there was a motorcycle outside my street just revving for no reason.
Oh my god.
Or your.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Oh, gago.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
She's so
It's because I
open.
paid my restitution!
She's so open. Yeah, she's so open.
Oh my god.
She's like, what the
Dang
fuck
it.
hit me? A cookie!
Thank you, God. Lord, you Lord.
Thank you.
A gift
I've
from the
learned my
heavens.
lesson.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! Oh my god.
That's how nice of you throwing a cookie in my
Not
forehead.
cookie. Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
Oh, she loves chocolate. Okay.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Yay.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Um,
Sayori suddenly leans down and
What
takes
the
a bite
fuck?
out
She
of
knows.
Natsuki's cookie. Oh my god, the
She knows
devil.
She knows her.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to
Run
safety.
away.
That's
Oh,
so
no.
evil.
She planned
Yuri
it
and
all
I
along.
laugh as well.
Jeez, they're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Nakain ng cookie.
Yeah, I haven't either.
This works out.
That's a bit unusual.
I should eat. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay.
She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mateo.
What?
No.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ugh. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She's just reading manga in her spare time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Uh, Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where
What?
the other person stands.
Really?
It must be a cultural thing. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Oh,
Damn.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh.
I see. There's a lone volume of manga. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? A series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Oh no.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Mateo. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire,
Oh my
striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs...
I was
Excuse me.
kala ko.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that.
Oh, because she's too short?
Oh no.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back to flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, that's so. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Na-realize niya. She realized something. Huh.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right?
Just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga.
Coincidence? I think not.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for
Oh,
anyone
no.
that impressionable.
Oh.
Definitely not a coincidence.
Definitely.
Mm.
I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
True.
Not to mention, she's really good at it, and who am I? So who am I to judge? Okay, she
Oh, I've never gotten this cutscene.
She kind of looks like a kid here, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
She's lolly.
No, it's kind of cute. We read on for a few. Wait,
She's a freshman.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's a freshman.
it's true. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Know what I mean?
Ay, kala ko.
You don't?
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ay, napag...
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Well,
Wait, wait, which part?
Saying that he's a
Excuse
loser.
me? What?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Mm. So... Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
Shut up. I can't read the laughing lines.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character.
Oh my god. That's my OC's name before.
Oh.
You always you always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement, a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, thought makes me smile a little to myself. Oh,
May I?
Oh, I was. Oh, sorry. Okay, everyone.
yeah?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry.
Yeah, we're having a moment here, Monica. Jeez.
Oh no. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Eh? Uh,
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me, a full foot
Wow.
away.
No.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
you're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one.
Wow.
And if it gets spent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Oh no, I'm just realizing I also promised Yuri that I was gonna read the
Yeah.
book. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
no.
It's reading.
Sino
I have to-
pipiliin ko?
I have too much to
Yuri,
read.
You have to read both books
Oh
now.
no. Let's leave Natsuki last because we know where she's gonna like it. I'm curious what Sayori thinks.
Mm. Oh. Like her Oh my
Her
goodness.
face.
This is so good, Mateo.
Huh?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. What
You're
the
too
fuck?
honest sometimes, Sayori.
What's that supposed to
It's,
be?
it's a lot
I
better.
feel like she's too open for yesterday's poem.
I know, right?
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly
Bless
have
you.
no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why.
Excuse me?
What the heck? Bro. What the heck?
Like this is how you know they're childhood friends.
I just want to put it on my wall because sometimes I wonder what the fuck is this guy thinking?
what goes on his head? Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Mateo poem. And that makes it feel extra special.
My god, she's really leaning into that childhood friendship.
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Feel. Not sure that's exactly. No, that's how it works.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
that's
it
how it
works.
works.
If you
Yeah.
get it, then
Yeah, the
That's
point of
good,
art
that's
is to
good.
make you feel. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Pretty
You
important.
contradicted what
yeah.
contradicted what you said.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
She's so open.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Contrast? Oh,
Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Mateo. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row.
Oh, sorry. God, this is
My,
long.
col- my collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy
Yeah.
thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor.
My god.
They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Damn, that's
Jeez.
so
That's
dark.
deep and dark. What
That's
the
so-
fuck?
So
Holy
dark. Holy shit.
crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of
Wow.
creepy.
What the-
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
What the fuck?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Theory's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no
Yes.
more than a week later.
ADHD core.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yuri's gonna not like this, I'm guessing.
Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's.
Oh no, she doesn't like it.
I see.
It's
It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Mateo. Were you inspired by Natsuki's
Oh
poem?
no, she's calling me out!
she's
calling
you
me
out.
out!
That's so funny.
No, I can't believe this is a thing this game does. Don't call me out like this.
Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Well, I guess you could say that.
I thought so.
What?
I'm
Damn.
happy for you.
Oh my
Parang-
god.
Is she giving you her blessing?
Oh, no.
She gave up instantly. When she read that, I'm like, oh fuck this. This is a turn off.
No, my heart.
You don't need to find inspiration in my poems.
This
Oh.
actually hurts me. Oh my
Damn.
god.
Damn.
I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't
Is she
really
like,
need for people to like them or anything.
It is actually making me feel so bad.
Rose guilt
Yuri.
tripping.
Eh?
I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind. I like to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
See, that's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
oh no.
Good luck.
Oh no, not this again.
Do you want me to read it
No.
instead?
You know, I got this.
Okay,
I
go.
believe in. Oh, it's a long ass fucking poem too.
The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe,
The first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human, I
Yeah.
gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of that consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood, a classic, what the fuck is that?
Pavlovian.
Pavlovian.
Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Did she kill the raccoon?
What the fuck? I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
But like, I kind of get it in the sense that the raccoon, normally, in response to a knife, one would be afraid, but the raccoon, in this
He's
case,
excited.
Yeah,
is
she
excited
know
by
like yeah, because it thinks that after the knife comes the bread.
yeah. Hence the Pavlovian
Oh,
conditioning.
Yeah.
I see.
Naruhodo.
Yeah, I'm like Natsuki or Sayori. So I'm too open for this.
I'm hungry, therefore.
Therefore,
I eat breakfast.
Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can
I
see
can-
that.
I will like iplakin.
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right.
like, is it about you?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Am I the raccoon?
May imagine.
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, kala ko habits. Those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them,
Why do you keep them to yourself?
but because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Mateo?
Well, yeah. Yes, I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Damn.
Yeah.
I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Hmm. Neat says, I think it's about feeding into urges. If you give in, it will come back. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
My
You're like
ur-
getting addicted.
My urge to be
cocaine or
a
something.
my urge to
Oh.
be a fucking
Yeah, like-
raccoon. This trash tastes amazing.
I want some more.
I want more.
I want more.
Okay, Monica, and then Natsukila.
Hi again, Mateo. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess. Get it? All right. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Hmm. All right. I like it, Mateo.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Ah, gee.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Huh? Maybe a long time ago?
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
See. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though, right through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
Huh?
But anyway,
What's that supposed to mean?
you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Huh?
The fuck?
What? Load me?
Tangina. It's kind of NSFW right there.
What?
What the? What the fuck?
Load me like a save? Hmm. Is there anything in? Hmm.
What the fuck?
Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Hey, it's a little hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't her last poem titled Save Me?
Was it?
I forgot.
I don't think so.
I honestly forgot.
I need to know. Ah, no, I didn't save anywhere near that.
I mean, we could remember it now if we see it again.
Yeah.
So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What?
mm,
You never know when you might change your mind. or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
She's so kakui with her tips.
That was so on the nose. You hear
Wait,
her.
what was this? Yeah. No, this was when I couldn't
Oh,
choose
yeah.
between the two.
Yeah, they were fighting.
Okay, Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. Keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once.
Aren't you supposed to be bad at this?
Is that a compliment?
No, I mean, you know,
Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants.
I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all.
Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one.
Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean,
Ah, so that's how it is. My poem is cute.
no. Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things.
Natsuki shoves the poem back towards me.
Huh. Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki.
Title
She
drop.
said the thing.
She said the title.
It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things.
Aren't you a girl?
Yeah, a girl that likes cute things. She said.
For some reason, Natsuki's incredibly easy to see through.
Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is.
No. Here we go again.
This
Oh,
one,
no.
yeah.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. What the fuck?
Okay.
Damn.
Damn. Like, man,
Damn.
don't kink shame. I mean,
What? Not bad, right?
it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't take that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler
Analogy.
And it helps. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Wait, so the spiders is manga?
Maybe.
Do you know people like that?
Oh.
Oh,
Of course,
I called
it's
it.
about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Yeah.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
It's like no matter what you do, because you like this
Everyone.
one thing, everyone just like
Everyone will just like
"Eh,
You fucked one
fucking
goat.
weirdo.
exactly.
I fucked one goat.
And now I'm the goat
That's
fucker.
What the fuck?
You know that joke, Bucken?
What the hell?
Do you know that joke,
What?
Bucken?
No,
It was
I
like-
don't know that meme.
He's like, you meet this guy, he's like, you see that bridge? I built that bridge. That bridge over there? I built that bridge too. That bridge? I built it too.
Wait, I feel like
But
I know
does-
this.
But does anyone call me Kenny the bridge builder? No. But you fuck one goat.
Yeah, I know that. I know this. I know this. I know this meme. Now that you say
Oh
that
my
like
God.
full on sentence, I'm like, oh wait, I know this.
Alright, continuing. Oh, by the way, up to what time are you guys okay with playing this? I think I'll stop at 12.
Okay,
Yeah, do this.
Yeah.
I'm also
Fine, yeah,
Because I still need to eat and then sleep afterwards. Alright.
Yep.
Everyone has. Oh,
You already read that.
Nabasa ko na ba yan?
Yeah.
Ah.
something that you're afraid if people find out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who
Real.
cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really, really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Oh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. What?
Damn.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make feel insecure. People
me
who make me
feel-
feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So, look forward to it.
Hey,
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Then,
Is this about the festival?
well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Oh no.
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey,
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
eh? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh.
I hope that's not foreshadowing.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Wow! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called.
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates. Perfect time. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the
Damn.
first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
Hindi pa nagsisimula. It's like when you have a really funny joke you want to say.
Pauna mo natawa.
She's just like, for real.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to read into someone I thought I knew through. Sayori finishes. We applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Mateo liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It's like, it came out nicely, Sayori. It's like, the normie likes it. Good.
Ah.
What the fuck?
This appeals to the normie demographic.
The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Mateo. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Mateo lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
No! Natsuki!
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Oh, why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she What? Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life. Natsuki finishes. Everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
What the fuck is that position?
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, But let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Eh.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Laki naman ni Yuri.
Boom!
Nagulat ako.
Boom.
What the fuck?
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Mateo, you don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. Medyo nag-creep mode on nung impressing Monica. Honestly. I don't see what the MC
cat
sees
is on
in
my
Monica.
table.
Huh? Oh no.
My cat is on my table again. He will
Oh, no.
attack! He's looking at me. Why are you looking at me? Stop
Don't be
looking
too
at me.
loud. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Would you...
Oh no! Oh no, Mateo!
oh, I hate this.
Yeah.
I would actually
If you
walk.
don't-
Oh no, I don't want to break her heart.
No, would you pick? You save first.
Oh, nga, no.
You saved it.
Sure.
That's
My
what
guy.
you do.
I would walk home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Oh. Not me kind of wanting to do a Sayori po just to see what happens, but I feel like that will backfire on me. I'll stick to the Natsuki path. Raindrops.
Natsuki.
Oh, what? Oh, I was thinking rainbows.
Oh, what? Strawberry?
No, pure.
Strawberry, probably?
Okay.
She likes,
She likes chocolate, definitely. Oh, there's
Rainbow.
rainbow. Wait. Oh,
Oh.
what?
Oh.
Okay, it has to be specifically cute, not happy or sad.
Ah,
So-
okay.
Skirts
What's
are
cute?
cute. Or
Poof.
face. Oh.
Sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
Sweet. Oh wait, what?
Oh, dang it.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Suicide. Why is there suicide?
That's probably for
Yuri's
no, you were, yeah. Imagination?
giggle.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's
That is too. Oh my god. Kawaii.
kawaii.
Puppy.
Puppy.
Silly? Oh, damn it.
Pink.
Oh, yeah,
Pink,
definitely.
yeah. Doki
Doki
Doki.
Doki. Bouncy?
Bouncy.
Uh,
Then vanilla.
Prayer. My prayer.
Even yeah.
ribbon?
She had her like really cute things.
Wait, no,
to-
because what's her name has a ribbon.
Yeah, but wait, doesn't she have a ribbon? She has ribbons on her hair.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
This is a bow, and that's a clip. Hop.
Yeah, I feel like Hop
Yeah, I think it's
is
Hop.
like a
Yeah, see, she hops. Bunny.
funny.
Then
Papa.
Papa. Clouds, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Turtle daw, sabi ni Keo.
Oh man,
Oo, nandun ako kanina pa.
I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. She's so big.
Bakit ang lalaki nila?
Bakit ang laki? Kaya nga eh. Why is she so big?
No, I think it's both because she just came in and then she's also speaking, so it just feels like
talking?
she's
Oh, okay.
huge. Plus the bazungas, but go on.
Yeah, same. Oh, but
Are you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival,
Oh, she's talking about
but
the whole
it's a
day.
whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
hindi ka ako na
You
magpasa.
sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
It's making me hungrier.
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You,
What
of all
is
people.
that supposed to mean? What
Yeah,
is
what?
that supposed to mean?
Huh?
I don't know. I don't get it.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Yeah, it's
that's
because
what I
Mihoy
said.
is voicing her.
What
Sorry.
Damn!
the hell? And that's out of character. Attack.
Because it's right in your name.
Oh,
Wait,
Really?
what is...
Monica
taco-
Squid?
wait. No, taco is octopus.
Taco is octopus.
What's squid? Ika?
Mon. Ika. Mon. Ika.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
That's what I said.
Huh?
Never mind.
Because she's self-aware. She knows that this is a Japanese game, but with English subs.
Wow. Oh, she knows. And I know
Let's
she
just
knows.
focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's as anyway.
Excuse me.
Where is
I'm
Sayori
right
anyway?
here. The hell?
Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone looking back at their usual. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Mateo, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but seems a little bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking. I'm not the one asking you, Mateo. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time, when I asked her, she was dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mateo.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayari talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her.
What? No way. Theory is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Mateo. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Yeah.
Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump onto to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
uh, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I
How
know
do you
she
do
said to forget about it, but you can't just say that. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? Letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Hey, you.
Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
it's not like I'm worried. I was just
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave it alone and I will. I mean, assuming you don't feel like talking about it or anything.
Practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh,
Natsuki exhales. She's holding her breath the whole time.
Damn.
well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah, I should have thought about it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Uh, don't get the wrong idea or anything. Just been friends for a long time. Normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag.
Well,
Natsuki takes it
forgot
from
the
my
title.
hands. Then quickly
forgot
turns
about
it
the
over,
title.
presumably to check for wrinkles. Oh, right. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice.
Monica! What?
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
What
Oh,
the-
that is evil.
Oh no.
Did you move my manga again?
Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit.
Ugh.
The top shelf is far
Oh,
above
no,
Natsuki's
no.
head.
I forgot that
She
she's tiny.
She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. The closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean,
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh,
No
uh,
girl.
Careful!
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf.
What the fuck? It's still the fingertips.
So how small is she? Jesus Christ.
The stool
How
would be
big
enough.
is this fucking
Like
shelf?
Piku is small, maybe.
Oh, not the shots
Damn.
fired while he's still up the other VC.
God.
He's not even here.
He's not even here.
The
He's getting
stool.
straight.
The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See?
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There!
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. No way you'll be able to handle... no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer
Oh,
chair
no.
behind it. She rolls
No.
it on its
Oh,
wheels
no,
back
that's
over
even- oh,
to the
no.
closet. That's worse! A little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Why don't you?
Ush.
What does that mean?
Whoosh.
Ush.
Ush.
Natsuki climbs
Say
onto the
that.
chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Hey,
Aw.
yo.
Aha! There we go. See? I can easily do it now.
Where's the chair? Don't even see it. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
Oh no.
Wait. Yung... Nahulog yung ano. Yung higaan pa tayo na.
Oh
Yung
no.
foam. Higaan. Nahulog bigla.
Oh, no.
Nagulat yung pusa ko.
Fitting.
What?
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not
Yeah,
to
you
help?
told him not to.
Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt.
What? How
I
high
first-
is that fucking...
Yeah, what the heck?
How high is that chair?
I thought she was just small. Why can't you see her under her skirt?
The anatomy is not anatomying. I forced
How
myself
high is
to
that
turn
chair?
away.
Bro.
Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'm dead,
Hup.
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Ugh, heavy. Hey, Mateo. I don't think I can bend down without falling.
Oh, because she bends down on the chair.
Oh. To like put it down.
Yeah.
Hurry
on
and
the
take
lower.
this one.
Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second.
Oh no.
Hurry up.
Nothing
I
could go
don't
wrong.
think that's a good... What
Alright.
could go wrong? Hmm.
Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. Oh, yeah, because the chair doesn't have a back to it, I think. It's just a stool chair.
No, it's like a computer chair, it says.
Oh, okay. I
She
slowly
grabbed
release...
another chair.
Yeah. I slowly release
Oh,
my
wait.
grip. Yeah, because there's no art that it has a backing to it. So it might just be like one of, because I know there's some like computer chairs that also swivel and have rolls, but they don't have the back support. So that makes more sense anatomically.
Okay.
I slowly release my grip from the chair.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Tsaka he was sitting down. Was he sitting down? Why is he
Yeah, I
standing
don't
up?
get it.
Or maybe he's on the stool. Kasi nakahawak siya sa...
Yeah.
Trying to make sense
Starting
of
to
it.
understand.
Yeah, so I can make sense of what's happening.
What do you mean, stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back? Eh?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
Oh, what are you looking at?
Ah!
You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just. Natsuki, and don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You set me up. Go away. Get out.
What?
I'll do it myself.
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying.
Anime.
I got you!
Oh no.
Crash.
Oh.
The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch
Goddamn.
of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up.
Eh?
Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Gross! Gross!
Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy now.
I did
I
it!
hope you're happy.
Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know. Don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no. My.
Oh no. Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal
Oh,
crease
no.
along the page that she's
No.
desperately trying to smooth out.
No.
Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the
Me.
floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head.
Oh no. She's crying.
Natsuki, are you?
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah, I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day
Ay, nagwet bigla.
is so hard. I just want to come to the club and
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. It'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eye. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another. Not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could. Next couple of minutes are silent between us. I begin gathering the scattered books. Make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wants. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility. You're taking responsibility for what you said.
No, not to take responsibility.
A thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. As you wish. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. He's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even if you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. And this smile is cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Adorable.
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Okay. I'd like to save it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we'll stop here. Because I'm hungry as heck and it's 12.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was fun. Wow, so
Oh,
far it's been
yeah.
super wholesome. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are talking about. This is amazing. This is an awesome, cute little. It's
Visual novel game.
it really is a Doki Doki literature club.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Doki Doki literature.
I've never seen what's it called? Natsuki's path or route before.
You
Yes, I've-
did Yuri's, right?
Yeah, the Yuri's
only-
and also the friend of mine that I was talking about also picked Yuri. So like yeah.
You've only seen Yuri.
You've only seen the
Yeah.
Yuri
Wow.
path.
the Yuri path, exactly. So
I'm
this will
curious.
be like new to me.
Yeah.
I'm curious what would
Technically.
happen if you just alternated between the three of them.
Damn. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. We could continue like same time next week if that's convenient to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next time will be 8 p.m. What day is it? It's Friday?
Yes.
It's Friday.
Yeah. I'm booked all throughout the
Fridays.
weekend.
Damn.
Alright. GG's.
Yeah,
Bye.
also.
Bye chat.
Bye, chat.
Thank you.
We'll continue
Bye.
Doki Doki
Hope you
next week at
enjoyed. I
Well,
had a lot of
8. 8
fun.
p.m. Filipino time.
Same. I love
Yeah.
voice acting.
Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Next
I
time
think I played this in one go, I think. Because I had like a
Oh.
12-hour stream.
I've never played it, but like
I played
I've
it.
seen like videos about it, so
Oh.
like,
Okay,
I have a
wait.
gist.
Let
on
me
what
end
goes
stream
on.
now. Bye chat.
Mhm.
Bye, bye, chat.